Kia ora. I have just been watching Wendy's video on ecological practice and zooming out. I do want to do a little bit more on it, but before I forgot, I thought I better just do a quick reflection and a quick video, because as I was watching that, it started reminding me of a case I actually just got given, and we had the initial meeting on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday. And the LSC and I have been bouncing ideas off each other, because she actually used to be an RTLB at our cluster, so she's really knowledgeable. And I was thinking about the teacher. It is a special character school, so and the teacher's been working there for 18 years, and she's struggling with the behaviour of one of the children in her class who requires a lot of gross motor movement. He's not one to sit down. With that movement that he's needing to do comes him pushing other children and things like that. But it made me think about all the things Wendy was speaking of, and around like we have been, even at work, we've been talking about that, like making what we do sustainable, not just coming in, working with one child, say doing a Lego group, not training anybody else up like a teacher aide, and then just leaving, and then the child, it just falls away after 8 weeks. Thinking of system level approaches so that we can continue that sustainability, and then we can have a ripple effect on many other children, not just that one particular child. Yeah, I really liked Wendy's what do you call it, like thing on the dinner party example, around how, yeah, we wouldn't just put hand down and expect and be like, oh no you don't eat it. Made me think about the child I'm working with and how I can support the teacher to make the classroom fit everybody else. I'm thinking about the actual environment, because yeah, he struggles to sit on the mat and things like that, and that's a big concern for her. It's quite a big issue, but I think we can definitely work with her around that. I mean, I haven't even gone in to do observations yet, but we had a really long, informative meeting with his dad, and I just got to know him a lot, and just things that Dad told us. Dad's half Japanese, half Pakeha, and Mum is Brazilian. She's from Brazil, so they speak Portuguese. He speaks Portuguese, English, and Japanese, and just some cultural things around like sitting on the floor and things like that. Like, they don't do that at home because it's not culturally acceptable. And that was quite a big concern for the teacher, that he wouldn't sit on the mat. But yeah, I'm just thinking aloud now, but I was thinking also about just always circling back round to the teachers, like what they already have, and building on that. And I know she's IYT trained, and just circling back round to helping her, maybe just supporting her to remember some of those strategies that will benefit the whole class, because her class is new entrant, so she's getting new children each day, and so that would be more of a systems level approach, would be just building on even like proximal praise. I wrote down so many things on my notes when I had the meeting with him. He really responds well to incentives. We know all children respond well to incentives, especially at a young age. Most children should. Yeah, just those things, and having maybe more system level approaches, like movement breaks for the whole class. We were going to investigate, I mean, that's not a system level thing, but an occupational therapist, but that would support the whole class. I was thinking more having wobble cushions, or like places where they can stand, like a standing table. I suggested that could there be a table where they're allowed to stand and do their work. Yeah, I don't know, it's just looking at lots of different things, but it definitely made me think about that, because that's kind of the approach that we should be coming from, not just helping the one child and then leaving, trying to get more of a system in place so that we can support that teacher, and then we get less referrals from that one teacher, and it just alleviates anxiety for that teacher and frustration, because we know how frustrating it can be when we feel like we're constantly having to remind children different things. I also was thinking that maybe a good one would also be thinking about Rosina's, let me see if I can show you, not a good way to show you, but you can't even really see it, her thing that she does, which is like, that I saw on her slideshow, which was like the universal tier one, like what do we want to help, what do we want to do universally for the whole class. And that made me think about the IYT strategies, because she has that, and then the targeted approach and the individualized. So yeah, just thinking of a few things there. I'm gonna have more of a think, and then this case is quite fresh in my mind, so I'm thinking, yeah, this will be quite a good one to look at, to do a systems level approach.